Afternoon, morning, afternoon, wherever you are, traders, scalpers, true scalpers. Welcome to another live stream with the Mohawk Forex team. And yeah, thanks for joining. And obviously, as always, if you like what we do, give us a like, subscribe and share this stream. And today, yeah, we're going to be tackling the market open again in about 30 minutes time, 25 minutes time. Obviously, we're going to look back at the news that's just been released about 30 minutes ago, which was the import-export news for the US. And we've got the production services coming up and then some oil news as well. So we're going to see how each one of those impacts the US30 gold and silver, and do some scalping on it. So obviously we've got our X system set up. We're already focusing on the US30, a 3-minute time frame as always. And as usual, the news was bad on the import-export. Kind of expected, but way worse than expected. And the market decides to do its usual reverse, the opposite way, as we like to see. So we could have taken a buy on the news. We decided to wait because we saw this nice pattern is forming. Nice W is coming off. So obviously what we're looking for is a pullback on the open, a push up on gold. We'll tackle that in a minute, but we're looking for a drop on US30 and we're looking for a push up on gold, retest of our neutral daily pivot zone before US30 climbs a little bit more. Again, overall it might be on a decline. On our 3-minute chart, we're just looking for a little pullback to take our bits out of the market. That's all we're doing. And our points of interest grid system here gives us our potential take profit areas, stop loss, using stop loss, and support and resistance zones as well. Obviously traditional trend lines. Got a couple of signal indicators if you need them as well, and our purple heavier support and resistance zones, and of course our dashboard, which lets us look at everything that's going on with this particular thing. Tells us the overall trend, market volume, and all this is available to people who join our Discord group, Discord community. Got a lot of good traders in there who now use this system every day and trade alongside me, scalping in and out just on the smaller time frames. We can use this on the 15, there's people who use it on the 1 minute. My personal preference is 3. We've got our Rsi Scanner, again custom designed for how we trade. So there's no hidden holy grail indicator. These are all standard indicators, but we've tweaked them to work with the pairs, indices that we like trading, commodities, and also the time frames. So that's how they've been customized, and everyone who joins the group gets access to this, and all the information is down below in the description, or you can go to our website mohawkforex.com. So anyway, yeah, we're going to sit back for this next 20 minutes and just watch US30, and I'm hoping it's going to continue ranging around our resistance zone here, so on the open we can catch some kind of drop. Ideally, again, I go for 100 points. We're looking at 280, so there's a good chance of getting that before we have a retest and then a bounce back. Let's have a look at gold. gold, as we know, is the opposite. So again, I'm hoping that gold has found some support here. Looks like it has. We're still strong bearish. RSI is down below the 22 zone. So we're looking for some kind of kickback. We're still well away from an overall buy scenario on gold. But like I say, that's why we like trading the opens, because we get that nice little movement, that little bit of volatility to get in and get out. Again, gold, you know, we like to go for 100 points, which we're talking at the moment. Hopefully it drops a bit lower. We're 138 back to our zone. So this is our potential TP for the open. Yep, can go higher, yep, can go lower, but these are the areas we know are safe to scalp. Obviously, if price on the open breaks and goes down below, then we're looking at our minor support zone here as our potential level. But I want to see it break that support zone first before I enter a sell, because the market's telling me this is going to be a buy. So I'm not giving out any financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is purely for entertainment and just for the way I trade, and for people who just like to watch how we use our axe trading system. It definitely would be nice to see that. And you know, we like to trade W and M patterns. Again, they're always going to be disjointed, especially around the opens and news events. So you know, we can get a retest to our zone here. Depends how strong the move is, and at least go to our trend line, break our trend line, and into some minor resistance levels here, which you can see. Again, these are all laid out for you automatically once you gain access to the system. For those of you who don't know how to draw support resistance zones, or are you know, not confident, this system helps do that for you. So we're looking for this ideally. RSI is just kicking up a little bit now. We don't want to go too early. Like I say, usually we get in a trade right on the open, or 10-20 seconds before, if it's looking like it's where we need it to be. Silver is ahead of the game, already pushing up. So again, even though we want to see silver push up the same, if we're hitting a resistance zone or on it, we've got to be more wary about taking a trade. That's more of a risky trade when we're in the neutral zone. So silver's still got potential, but at the moment gold is more promising, and US30 as well. We'll set that as our TP1. Again, these are the kinds of setups that I post in our group on Discord every day for people to follow. Here's the industrial production news now, just been released as expected. That's the month on month. What's the year on year? Year on year is better than expected. So again, this could have an impact on the way US30 moves. We've got 3 news events worse than expected. The New York one, I don't kind of consider that all the time. Industrial production, I do. 5.9, that's nicer year on year. But still, we're looking at some way low figures here. That also means to me is that we can probably, on US30, we'll probably see a sell then a buy. So a quick W. So what we can do is, if we enter the sell, if we get that trigger, then once we get down to here, if it levels out maybe our flat baseline, which we know is a good support zone, then we can look to take a buy on the way back up. We just got to see how it reacts initially. Got 10 minutes yet. We'll see if this news is any medium impact. And usually these old medium impacts really don't have an effect until the market is open. And in about an hour's time, 90 minutes time, we're going to be looking at the oil and gas news as well, which obviously is in focus.
Leading gold today.
Yep. Gold already trying to shoot up to our zone. Trying to drop.
Silver's in the lead today.
Oh yeah, it's leading the way, definitely. I still think it'll get this push again. Again, we just look for 150 points.
Nope.
Gold jet lining up nicely. RSI 37. Nice if it comes back into the zone. Like I say, if it reaches this before the open, then obviously we adjust to the next level. You know, already we can possibly set a take profit too. You can see where it reached just below top of these candles. Look. So if we get our pattern forming, this is what we could be. This could go higher. It depends on this momentum, how it's going to pick up in the next 10 minutes. Still looking good. US30 just starting to form. You can see it's going to be a real nice W if this plays out. RSI is pulling back, so gold and US30 the opposite, which is great. Are we going to hit our neutral zone? Are we going to hit? Again, I'm tempted to put a second TP in here, or just above that zone in between, split the two. And then we'll hopefully get a retest after that, and up we go, back up. That'll be our take profit 1, 2 and 3 on the way back up to where it was. This is one scenario that could unfold, or we could come down lower. So we've got our breakout zone here, look, and our breakout zone right up here. So this could be, you know, eventually by the end of the day we could be back up here. It depends how this news is going to affect. But first we're going to come down for sure. It's starting now. Nice. We know we can get some big spikes on the open, which we want to get. And if you miss the initial move, then obviously just wait for the pullback. Wait for it to extend itself down to a heavier zone. We've got heavy support. Here's our ultimate goal on the sell would be. But we know this is just the center of a W, so it could be a long leg and then a long leg back up. Like I say, just because we've had that bit of good news here just before, it might not be as severe, but it's still enough for us to get what we need to get out of the market. Like I say, we already hit, so we're 200 to the downside. That could be 2, and I can move these levels because we've still got 7 minutes till the open. So it sits on this support. I'm going to set it on my KG line. Yep, so we'll go for 200 and 5. Now obviously if it shoots up, which it could well do, there could be a spike to the upside before down, then, I mean, obviously if you're using stop losses, they're going to be outside these zones. That's as simple as. The breakout zones are there. This is where I've got my stop losses set, because if you're trading the news or trading the opens, you can't go setting close stop losses because you're just going to get wicked out. It never ever works out. Very lucky if you do. You've got to be well away from any wicks, and that's what this breakout zone gives us, top and bottom. Saying strong bullish, so it's rejecting. And if that leaves us 100 to go back down, yep. So we can move TP1 back up. That's the zone now. We know it's going to bounce off that resistance zone, a support zone. We're going to go just above here, look. So we're back to how we were before. Like I say, we're not looking for thousands of pips, we're looking for the 100 plus level. That's it. Any more than that and you can get wicked out. And like I say, if it's a buy, then obviously I'm going to go here. And then once it hits that and pulls back, I'll take the sell then. So we could get, could go further upside. It might, I would suspect it'll probably spike up to this anyway. But I want to go to the downside.
Five minutes to US Open.
We're getting ready. Let's have a look at gold. The gold sat exactly the same. Yep, brilliant. Like I say, it's nice like yesterday if we can hit our TPs within 30 seconds of the open. That's always nice.
We got a couple positions stacked on the rise on open.
Yeah. Minutes. Gold's already doing well.
A slight retest on that neutral support zone.
Yeah. What we got? 1 minute. Gold's almost there. 27. One, maybe we get 2. US30 is looking good though. It's a nice pattern. So we'll get a drop a little bit lower. So I'm going to move that down to. We're sat on it. That's what we're looking for. Yep, 153. And see if we get back down to this level here. I suspect it probably bounce off there and back up, but I'm just set one just on the off chance. Gold, I've gone unmeldy in, already done, already closed that, and now we're back in again. Right, let's see. Here we go, get ready. Fingers on the buttons, let's see. We'll stick with US30, gold. Near to hitting the TP. Is it going to make TP2? We're going to get a full reversal. Here we go.
And we're open.
We're open. The crazy spike. Nice spiking. As I said. Let's zoom in and see what we're going to get. Done. There you go. Hit target. Yes. US30. Done. Brilliant. Nice win, guys, on US30 there. I'm going to copy that because that was perfect. £100. My gold already cleared. Let's see if we can get another trade on gold. Yeah, beautiful. Let's see if US30 continues down. But this is all we need, you see. Just small moves. We're scalping. We're not messing around. There was more than enough there for 100. One minute 30 seconds for all that. Beautiful, spiking down. Look at it, look at it. Waiting for gold now. Perfect, we're done. Look at that. Hit TP1. Ah, smashed it. Beautiful. There you go. Another 2 wins on gold there. Just post those results in the group. Perfect, that's all we wanted, was that spike, that level. Our points of interest line gives us that TP, and now we're breaking it. And post this. This is great. This is the kind of stuff we like to see. Told you, gold up, US30 down, all based on that news. The majority of that news was bad, and look at that, US30 has now hit our take profit too. I can't give you more source than that.
Nice little 530 in 3 minutes. I'll take it.
Yeah, brilliant. Great results. Well played, sir. Well played. Of course, now we can chill and wait for things to bottom out, and we will catch the upside of this. Let's see where this bottoms out. I mean, we could get a re-entry. Obviously, if the RSI comes down, we could be looking to sell again. I want it to get past this zone, really, and our breakout zone will be our potential. I'm going to move this down now and change that to obviously TP3. Don't want to be greedy, but if it comes good, and then these will be the TPs on the way back. Depends how far this leg is gonna drop. This is a great W pattern. Hope everyone can see that. So we could come down further. Obviously, we don't look at taking the second leg until we get the confirmation from RSI. At the moment we're heading down, so we're coming down lower. That's fine. You know, we could be coming down to here, our heavy support zone, before we get this. But these are the patterns we always look for. Some good scalping there, sir.
Still got 2 runners on gold and I'm waiting on a re-entry on silver. I want to finish this. I may catch the sell back down to that minor support zone, and then I'll catch the buy back up to that same TP area that I just took. This AG system makes it so easy for you to do your analysis and set areas of interest and then take profit areas.
Exactly. That's what it's all about. Like I say, we're not reinventing the wheel or doing anything different to what traders have been doing for a long time. We're just actually focused on true scalping on the smaller time frames, not interested in the higher time frames. We're just trading patterns, we're trading support and resistance, we're trading price action, you know. And most importantly, number one above it all is the fundamentals. This analysis was all driven by the news. Simple as. So simple. It takes skill to learn it and how to convert the information here, you know, into what we just did. You know, we've got the wins on gold and US30 down to all this economic news. Now, if you'd taken all this news at the time when it was released, you obviously would have been hurting because it reverses, and we know those patterns happen now on a regular basis. And if you want to trade it, we could have done. We could have traded the good news, which ended up, the bad news ended up being good for the US30 when it came out. But to be on the safe side, why risk it? Just use it to analyze the charts and give you an edge over which way the markets are going to move on the open. Now, it's never 100%. I'm not saying this is foolproof and you're always going to win, but we have a really good win rate. Everyone knows that in our group. We have a real high win rate on trading the opens, London, New York, and of course we do the Asian session now as well. You know, we had some good wins overnight on the China 50, Hong Kong 50 and the Aussie 200. Again, my analysis was all based on the upcoming news for the Chinese retail sector, and we got the results on it. But all these edges and inside, you know, knowledge, it's all what we teach as a group in the Discord channel. That's why, you know, if you can join it, do so. It will definitely make you a better trader if you want to scalp on smaller time frames. And you want to trade just for, you know, we've done out, you know, for a lot of people, what we've just traded inside 3 or 4 minutes would do them for the day, maybe even for the week, you know, depending on how much you want to risk on it. But like I say, Justin just bagged himself $500 there in best part of 3 or 4 minutes. So
yeah,
you haven't got to be sat in front of charts and screens all day long. I do it because I enjoy doing it.
I typically will get mine, if I'm trading the Asian session, I'll typically get mine around 2100 Eastern Standard Time. And if I don't, then I'll trade the opens or I'll trade a little bit of fundamentals. You don't have to sit in front of the charts all day, but you have to know what you're doing. And that's where the education part, the mentorship from the group comes in, and the assistance from the AG system. All of it works in tandem.
That is it. I think there's too many people out there trying to teach some kind of holy grail system that is just one thing, even though, yeah, this is TA, we're still very much biased towards the fundamentals to make the TA valid. And this could be stocks, shares, it can be absolutely anything. You know, I can pick Dogecoin outlook, for instance, on the chart, and I can tell you what I think is going to happen on Doge. If you want to scalp Doge on a 3-minute time frame, it's all here. Okay, my analysis says soon I'm going to be looking to take a buy up to this level here, from 24.11 to 24.20. I mean, you know, I've got all this knowledge and power right at my fingertips with the system. So if I'm looking to take a sell on Doge, I'm waiting until the price breaks this zone. But we've got a nice double bottom here on the 3-minute time frame. Bang, bang, bang. So RSI is coming up. Pivot zone is about to be broken, and if it is, this is where we're going. Yes, we could get to here and break higher. Here's our breakout zone. This is ideally where we want to be, but the TA is telling me take some profit off the table here. That's a quick snapshot. That's how good this system is. If you look at, let's look at Tesla shares. You want to do shares, you want to do stocks. Nice pattern. We've had a few nice buys here. Look at this. Sells, sell. With another sell here. Didn't get another sell here. Then a nice buy just here. So we would have gone in here at $740, and look where our breakout zone is. $745. You'd have been out. That's a nice win. That's a nice scalp. And we know once it hits this zone, it'll do one of two things. We'll get a breakout indicator, or we get a reversal. And look what's happened. We've got a reversal. So here's where you would sell. As soon as it hits that area, you would sell. Buy in here, sell there. That would be $5 a share there. So for you guys who like scalping, you know, stocks, shares, this system works for it all. A lot of it, and Justin will back me up, is waiting. It's waiting around. Scalping is always seen as it's too quick for me. I can't do it. I can't focus. I can't analyze. You know, oh, it's moving so quick. Nah, it's not.
No, you have to sit and wait for it. 90% waiting, 10% trading.
Yeah.
Whenever you do that, and you sit and you wait for those prime opportunities for you to get in and out of the market, your win rate becomes tenfold. Instead of trying to scalp each and every piece of it, use your technical analysis and use this ACT system to give you that edge to say, okay, I'm going to wait for all the confluences to line up, and then I'm going to take my trade. And I'm going to use this ACT system to set my take profit where I know that it's going to reach. And then you take a win rate from 50% to 60% to 70% and so on and so forth. That's the beauty of doing this.
Yeah, you're right. People get too obsessed in going for the big win, the big one, big trade.
Everybody wants 1,000 pips. That's it, you know. And I blame it primarily on Instagram influencers and Forex traders that show these 1 to 134 risk to reward ratios and $20,000 profits.
Yeah.
Like you're giving people unrealistic expectations, especially just starting out.
Yeah, definitely. Because that's how I, you know, got suckered into it. You know, I wanted to trade, and I followed everybody that was around, and I was the same thing. I was like, wow, I can. Well, these guys are doing, you know, 500 pip moves in a couple of days. I want some of this. And of course, it's not what it's cracked up to be, you know. And then I decided, do I want to be a swing trader or do I want to be a scalper? And to me, anything above a 1 hour time frame is a swing trader. I know people argue and say no, scalping is 1 hour, and there's people who do anything intraday is seen as scalping. But there's scalping and there's what I call true scalping, which is what we do, which is we're in micro moves, but we're still winning good money. We're still winning good money. You know what I mean? And we're doing multiple trades. I mean, I've done, what trades have I done today? So let me add up my trades today, including my Asian ones from last night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 trades, and I always average about 20 trades a day. There you go. 20 trades, and I've got some real good profit. Obviously, I've got different account sizes. I use a separate account for trading and news, and separate ones for different time frames. That's the way I do it. Everyone's different. I don't really give advice on account sizes and stuff. Obviously, the more money you can have in a trading account, the more chance you've got of succeeding with scalping. That is definitely. Again, I've never give this advice where you see on influencers saying, hey, take $10 and make it 1,000 in one day and all that. That's I wish it was true, guys. I wish it was true. And I mean, I've tried it, don't get me wrong. The guys will tell you in the trading group, I've took $100 to $200 to $300 in one day, and it's hard work. You can do it. You can do it with focus, but all you need is that one trade to go against you and it'll wipe your account out. So you've got to have that money in the bank to let some of the trades sometimes go into drawdown. That's the thing. You can't be scared of drawdown. It does happen. What you get scared of is stupidity, of letting a drawdown go too far and knowing your analysis was wrong, admitting to yourself you're wrong and getting out of the trade. There's a difference between that and letting the market just do its thing.
We have all done that one.
Yeah, of course we all, yeah. So, and setting realistic stop loss levels. And again, I don't believe in, risk to reward ratios. That's why you can't really backtest this system. You can and you can't, because you can backtest this system from a mechanical of saying every time RSI does such and such, I'll enter a trade. But you can't backtest, I don't think, any system truly, because you have to take into consideration the time of day you're trading and the fundamentals that are around. These guys who show you doing 100 trades and the percentage, it's never true. It is if it's an EA, because EA doesn't take into consideration time of day or news. We do as humans, and we do in the Mohawk Forex group. So I tell people and show people when's the best time to trade. If you want to avoid the news, avoid it. If you want to trade it, come on board and I'll teach you how to trade it. Some days we just trade the news, and some days it's just straightforward scalping TA. All you can do is practice the system, and I just instead use the points of interest and the indicators to help narrow your entry and exit points, fine tune it, and then you've got to take the trade. Too many people sit on their hands at the wrong time. But again, it's kind of the psychology of trading. But again, we share all this in our trading group, and we do regular Zoom calls on it as well. So it's not just a case of here's a set of indicators, off you go, start trading. An indicator is only as good as the person who's using it and their mindset.
We've got a team around the world that supports you through this part of the journey. It teaches you how to use the ACT system. It teaches you how to trade fundamentals. So you're not on your own. The community is very focused around support.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, that was Tesla. So let's go back to our US30. Let's have a look what's going on with US30. Oh, look at that. There was our second leg while we're talking away. And again, and we don't get FOMO. Okay, we've missed a trade here. We've missed a big trade here. This was another massive trade, but we don't get FOMO. Here was our entry point. As soon as it broke that neutral support zone, which now is resistance, was resistance, now support. Sorry, this is where, there you go. There's the second leg W. So our TA was spot on. All you got to figure out is, where would I get in? Well, we took the sell here. I said it would have to break this zone before being a further sell, and obviously there's a lot of support here, so it took it. And now RSI came up, went green, and once it left down neutral zone, this is where we would have been putting our buy. Once it tipped past that pivot this would have been our entry. And guess what? We'd have gone for just 100. It went to 190, went to 460, went to 600, went to 1,000. So what? You know, we're the only mechanical part to our way we trade is what profits we take off the table, and then everybody then gears their lot size to the amount of pips, but we're consistent with the amount of pips that we take in a trade, and we don't look back and go, oh, this was a 1,000 pip move, next time I'll hold for 1,000 pips, you know, because it doesn't always work like that. We look for the small. This to me is a swing trade. Go and trade on a bigger time frame, go and use a different trading system. Yeah, I could have held this, but also this could have gone up 100 pips and come back down on me and been a continuation of the middle leg. So we don't get FOMO, or we try and drill FOMO out of everybody, because again, I've done it, we've all done it, and then we've all jumped into a trade like now. You'd be going, oh no, it's a buy now, I'm going to get in on this top of this buy and it's going to hit here, I'm sure. No, that's the wrong way to trade. So here would have been a perfect win. We will only take a secondary buy if RSI breaks our first zone. Then we're looking up to here. So we can move our TPs up. I'm not saying this is going to happen, this is just if. And again, on that score situation, we will take 100 points, that's all.
Gold's pulling back down for the center leg, and silver is still flying.
Yeah, silver's doing its own thing today.
Yep. Looks like we've hit a little resistance on up there, though.
You could have just waited for that second leg, you know, if you're unsure about trading wave patterns, then you could have literally just waited for that. You could have gone, I know all this, I'm not going to risk this, I'm not going to risk the open, I can see what pattern is forming, so I'll just wait for the confirmation, and there it was.
Wave strategy is powerful, especially with the package of indicators that we built. Just got to be able to identify it, and it takes practice.
Yeah. That was a great entry point there. See on here, the centre bit, look, there was a buy. You could have got in on the buy here, bang. There was the sell, obviously we took on the open, and the buy back again. Here was a sell here, you could have got in, we had a bear indicator to help. We had a re-entry here, that was 100. RSI pulls up, pulls back down again, we re-enter again, there's another sell there, it comes up, it re-enters again. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4 trades on this sell here. 4. Great. 400 points each. And then we had a fifth here. Bang. Another win. RSI now's pulled away, you see. We don't jump in. Too many people jump in early here and we'll go, yes, it's a continuation. But as you can see, we've got a zone form now. Resistance zone. So this might not happen. And of course we know what pattern we're looking for now. We're going to look to M this out and see if this pulls back. We don't get a continuation, and we're going to get a drop down to our breakout line. Still bullish, 87%, so maybe not yet, but this is what we could be looking for later on, and then a retest, and then another pullback. Again, could come down to our daily pivot, could just be to our zone here. It doesn't matter, because I'm only taking this amount of move. I'm only taking 100 move out of this, no matter what. Small moves equal big wins when they're all added up together. But you have to identify the pattern. You've got to identify the pattern. RSI now, look, he's decided it might. And in fact it's peaked, look at that. I'll take this out for now. So if it goes bright green, you know what we're doing. And you can just edge your bets. Instead of going for 100, just go for 50. Go, okay, look, we are over technically overboard, if there is such a thing. But you know, don't go for 100 points. Just go for 50, or just enter the trade and take the green, whatever it is. $5, $10, $8, doesn't matter if you're unsure. But every time you get a bright area on the RSI, a re-entry point, it's money, pretty much. But US30's done well for us. Let's have a look at gold. Yeah, so gold as well. Look at that, nice. Gold's pulled back. Can just redraw this. Redraw that now, look. And again, don't be scared of drawing. You've got to get used to drawing the patterns out so you can see what you want to be trading. You can see that US Open was the spike there. You know, people always get worried about spikes, and you're going to say, why did this spike happen? And we can see that is that's the nice open spike. Price went up here, look, there was the open, and it's just a nice climb, as we said it would be. Now we can go in again, same take profit areas, we'll just wait for this sell to finish off. Now you could have grabbed a sell because obviously we came out of the neutral zone, so here it didn't, but here it did. So this candle here, you could have entered a sell. If you're watching, obviously me and Justin were talking about stuff, but here's where I probably would have got a sell in. Bottom of that candle, and we could have been 100, again 100 points by now on this. So in terms of taking a buy, we're going to wait. Obviously we'll either take a re-entry or we'll wait for it to cross, and we'll take a buy on the way back up and look to get the second leg. And obviously we want the trend line to be broke as well, so just got to wait a bit. Yeah, I'm not going to be risking taking a sell now because this could reverse. Doesn't look like it's going to, but there's always that chance. Still 60-70%. Now we're talking. RSI needs to be, 25, and we can be in again. Again, post this to the group. Let's have a look at what news we've got coming up, what's left. So we've got 30 minutes.
Silver's finally pulling back off that resistance zone.
There we go. Oh, excellent.
Ethanol, weekly crude, weekly distributions.
So we might get a sell on silver here then.
News.
Still 70% strong though, bull, so I'm just cautious. Too many people jump in for a sell on here. I know we only look for 150 points, so we're talking about here, and to me that's about $100, so that's great. That's a nice little win.
I still got 2 buy positions stacked.
Yeah, I'm going to get ready to see if we can. Yeah, gold's definitely going to be a buy.
Yep.
And silver is probably going to be a sell. It's going to range. I mean, it's hit our breakout zone here. Look, here would have been your, again, the breakout zone is perfect as your TP. Look at that. It's just there. So as soon as we saw the cross of the RSI above our average line, our neutral zone, our breakout zone, You know, once it broke this neutral support, here's your take profit 1, here's your take profit 2. Easy. And you can see again, it's another nice W pattern, nice second leg. So now we're waiting for
gold. Looking for gold to go back up to 1807 for today.
Yeah, 1807. Yeah, that's our resistance zone, and then it kind of peaked out at 1807. There you go. Yeah, that's our it's already marked out for us. I didn't even see that. Look at that, perfect. If you had a massive account, you know, you could put a buy in now and hold here, but again, that's swing trading. To me, it is. Rsi is coming back.
Kind of. But I mean, if you're putting it in and holding up to the top, you're still out of it in less than an hour. So technically, it is still scalping.
Yeah, I know.
Now, if I botch my position and I get held into it overnight, then I'm swing trading.
Yeah.
Which I have done.
We both have done, yeah.
But we're confident in our analysis. We know where we're at in the charts. We know that we can return to the price where we're looking to take profit. It just may take a little bit more time. And that's the beauty of having a larger account, is I can afford to hold that because I know it's going to come back to me. And if that's a large account that's not leveraged heavy, that's a large account and a decent position size that I can afford to let come back into profit.
Yeah. And that's the key. You have to make that decision. What do you want to do? Do you want to start with $100 and try and just double that? Or do you want to start with $1,000 and have some leverage? Or do you want to go higher than that, 10,000, and cut down your leverage? You know, there's different ways to do it. And again, you know, we talk about that in the group. You know, it's, again, that's everybody's own individual risk. How I do my accounts and we're totally different. You know, everybody is in the group, but everyone follows the same TA. That's the most important thing. Gold's looking to, it's ranging now a little bit. If we can, be nice to get a nice buy in on gold before we end. Silver again ranging, so, and US30 as well, still waiting. It hasn't, you know, there's no re-entry for a buy here. If you'd entered here, yeah, you could have got 100, but again, it's risky. It's great looking back and going, oh, I should have done it. You know, the next time you will do and you'll get burnt. Here we go, now for bright green. Done. Okay, that was another $30 there. I got in quick, in and out.
That's scalping.
That's how you do it. £20, about $30, but you know what I mean. I just saw it. Like I say, I love to see that. As soon as I see that, I'm in. And of course, I'm close to that TP1 already, so I'm not going to hold it. I'm just going to go in there. I waited for it to go green, and I got out. I'm not. By the time you work out, you know, risk to reward ratio and a stop, mate, it's too late. It's too late. The game's already over, and it's probably pulled back on you. call that a cheeky buy on US30, so I'm just posting. See, now it's pulled back, but I got in. Like I said, I just know that when you see that, the RSI has given us a signal, some momentum, and it could go again. But now look what we've got. Now we've got a zone forming, so you know now it's dangerous. That was a scalp danger, but I took it because I trust in that indicator. It's very rarely let me down. When you see it go, the brighter colours, the continuation indicator. Now we're dropping. Now we're probably going to get the starting of the M. If it breaks this zone here, then guess what? We're going to be selling. But now we could be trapped. We're kind of trapped in a no man's land of this zone here. We could be. So just be careful. We want to see it actually come back, break before it retests. Gold, again, doing the same. There's no buy yet on gold. It's still ranging around. The silver's now pulled back.
Yep, rejected off of that zone it formed up there.
Yeah, it's bounced off it. Again, I don't like to trade when we're in the neutral area, so much as you're tempted. That's 22 trades done today.
I got 3.
Yeah, but look what you got for your 3, bro. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It's just the way I trade. It's my own personal preference. I have the time and I like doing the micro scalping. And like I say, I'm averaging, you know me, I was averaging 40, 50 trades a day. And people will go, man, that's crazy, that's over trading. But it's not. It all depends what system you're using. I don't think there's no such thing as over trading. To me, over trading is when you're tired, bleary-eyed, and you make mistakes, or you've had alcohol, or whatever, you know. That's when over trading. But I just, you know, I roll with the same patterns every single day. But tomorrow night, hopefully we'll do a live stream and we'll do some crypto. We'll do a late night session. Well, late night for me, late afternoon for you guys, and we'll try and do another crypto session. And we can sort of put it in with an Asian analysis as well. We can do our usual time, and we'll do a live stream on it just for an hour and a half or whatever, and that'll be quite cool.
Asian setups.
Yeah, Asian sessions have been great.
But run on silver didn't last long. It's pulling back off of another one of those zones. Good.
Yeah. Let's retest. So we're doing the M now. Bang. Retest down. It's got to break. It's going to break our breakout zone really to be. And you're below the trend line before it's a real serious. But I mean, if you zoom out, look, we're really just ranging. But we're still scalping in a range, you know. There's enough pips within a range, you know. This is just, here's our zones, look, indicate whether we're going to the downside or to the upside, and we're inside it, but we're still making money. We're still scalping inside this, you know. This can be scary to a lot of people going, man, you know, but this is what we teach. We don't mind ranges. it's what you said earlier, it's setting realistic targets for yourself. So if RSI clips and breaks out our zone, we could be in for a sell. From here down to here, down to our trend line, what we're looking at. Measure that out. You can get 150. US30. Again, if it breaks here, you could be in for 100. There's the flat baseline. Maybe you want to wait for RSI to come down more, that's fine. Gold is following our pattern, look, perfect. It's now touched so again, until RSI breaks the average, there's no buys on the table for us.
On silver, the RSI is flattened out and it's running parallel with the average. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. So as I was saying, this is great, unique. I've never seen where we have an RSI and it's a support and resistance line for the RSI. It's you know, this is great. Until this is broken, you know, you just sit on your hands, wait. There you go. That gap. And again, there's room for 100. We're getting ready. Because again, we know what we're looking at. We know we're looking at the. Is it going to come back and retest like this?
Looking at 926 for our next leg on silver. I think we're going to go back up and shoot through those zones, making higher highs.
Yeah, it's going to bounce us off this zone. So we can set that as a possible TP1. If we get a move, let's set that running. And then here, and then above. Gold same. Like I say, now you could have this level that's already hit, so you know you can set that level as your next one. TP's coming down, other ones valid going back up again. It's shot down, so I'd move it here, look, there just below, and move this one down to here now. So I keep saying it's like a ladder system, and it is. You're following the price action and you're catching the pips. And again, look, as long as there's 100 on the table, 50 to 100 is enough. RSI is now crossed. Is he going to come back into the zone? Silver, US30. These are all shaping up nicely. Let's see if we can get the last 3 trades. It all out. Well, that's it. I took a win on US and took a win on gold. I just took a win on silver. There you go. Brilliant. 3 trades. That took 1 minute. Ooh.
Silver's pushing.
There's another $100 there in about 30 seconds. Just followed what it was showing me. Yep. So it was a buy on silver, buy on gold, and a sell on US30. All 3 of those all came off. Look at that. I caught that spike. I went for 50 on gold, I went for 100 points on silver, and I went for 50 on US Open, on US30. I was waiting for the RSI to cross. Aggressive on that one, but I just wanted 3 more trades. And there was the buy on gold. Again, why did I take it? Because again, we had the cross on our average. We're entering back into our neutral zone. Again, aggressive, but I set it at that TP1, the neutral support zone. There you go, it's hit it. And then silver, exactly the same. Look at that, silver straight up into our TP1 and into our zone. And that's just having the eye for it, you know what I mean? It's just, that was it. I just didn't get greedy. By the time I was pre-setting my take profit levels, I was already in green. So it was like, I'm taking it. You know, don't be scared of taking some green, you know, and regretting it and going, oh, I only got $2, I should have got $10, or I only got 10, I should have got 100. I never think like that. My analysis was right, you see, look, We've had a nice retest. Now, what do we think silver's going to do? Well, one of two things. This is either going to go higher now and break, and our next profit level is going to be here. If you wanted to take, if it moves above, or we're going to get a push down again, and the RSI is telling us at the moment no, bullish 68, but that would be a nice. And now we get the trend line. Look at that. That's a perfect example of how good the system is. Now we get a trend line telling us that this is where we can have a bounce, and if price breaks below this, then we're going down to the neutral support zone again. While we're above this, we're looking bullish, and we just got a bit of resistance here to overcome. So again, between the top of there and there, look what we got. Yeah, on silver, easy 1 to 150. The RSI is the key. You know, I would only be looking for a sell now if we go grey aggressively, breaking the average line again, aggressive, red a bit more safer, red extended zone the safest. You know, so you've got multiple entry points depending on how much you want to risk. But again, the bigger the risk, the smaller the profit go for. Or just like I say, as soon as you see your trade go into the green, take it. That's proper scalping, not having everything preset all the time. I mean, yeah, I love getting 100, and we do get 100 on most trades and most, but there's times like this when that was an aggressive entry where you just want to take the green. Okay, we've got 6 minutes. I say after we're going to trade this and see what happens with the oil, and then we're out of here for the day. You know, that's 90 minutes, an hour and a half. We've bagged quite a lot of pips. Like I say, I've done between the London session and the end of the Asian, we've done 23 trades. And I'm going to be back later on, obviously, after I've watched Liverpool play. Come on, against AC Milan. It's the big game tonight. And I'll be back in a good mood, hopefully, for the Asian session.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll be drinking and don't trust my setups.
We've done that before.
If I'm drunk and I'm miserable and we've lost, then whatever I set up, go the opposite way. That's probably the safest bet.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to it. It's our first game back in Europe tonight, so yeah, it's going to be good. But yeah, I'll be back, later on, like an hour or so before the Asian session, and me and you, if you're around, Justin, we'll do our usual analysis. And we always give a little bonus trade now as well. And again, the bonus trade came off last night on gold. That worked out well. Got 4 minutes. So we're looking for a better than expected result here, is what they're saying, from 1.5 to minus 3.44. So it's got to be lower than that to be better. If you know, it goes the opposite way with oil. Again, something I teach, but if it's -1, then that's worse than expected. If it's lower, it's better than expected. So, you know, oil price, it goes with it. With the US dollar, it's like gold, it goes the opposite way. As we found out yesterday, it all depends how quickly we get this news release, because yesterday it was slow. Here's the news we traded last night. You know, I knew, well, we had a good feeling that the news was going to be bad. It was all predicted, so that was kind of an easy trade on the China and the Hong Kong, which obviously links with it. And the Aussie one was good, and we got the win on the Aussie as well. So and the thing with the Aussie goes the opposite way. That's really weird, but it just does. Again, there's all these things you have to learn when doing fundamentals, you know, how things react. We've got 2 minutes to go, so let's just get an oil chart up. West Texas. Ooh, here we go. And again, oil has been flying. Beautiful. Look at that.
I want to be careful. They may have priced that one in. What time did that rise start at?
About an hour before the US Open.
Yeah.
So again, it was linked. It was linked to the import-export results.
Yeah.
You know, if it's bad for the dollar, we know oil is like gold, goes the opposite way. So yeah, this is what this is based on. So it could be a continuation. You know, and where am I going to be looking for my take profit? Just here. I'm not going to be greedy on it. I'm just going to go in and take this. If it's good news and we end up being a buy, then we'll go for this. It's coming up now, so we'll get ready. We've got 1 minute to go. It just depends if it prints quick enough before we get the move. And if the news is bad, then obviously oil, then we're probably going to look down to here. Just post that before we get the result. Seconds. Waiting to print the result as always. Yay, better than expected. Gas as well. So -6, so yeah, that's good. So it's bad for the dollar, good for oil. So let's see. We've got some nice hidden bullish divergence on oil as well. I love that. Look at that. That's nice. Bearish at the top and overridden by the hidden. There's your dip on US30, the news, oil news, look, there you go. So you could have traded either one. You'd got in on that candle there, look, when the news was released. It was about 30, it's pretty quick, so again 100 pips, look. You could have gone for 100 on US30 on that. Sync it so you can see what that was. Another nice little win. Now
push gold and silver down.
That pops back up, you see. There you go. And oils hit our TP. Bang. There you go. Perfect. See? A nice, I just went for 100. It was 200, I only went for 100. So, there you go. How easy can it be? I wish it was, you know what I mean? That was a nice $50, $60 there. $60. Perfect. There you go. I know a few of the guys like trading the oil as well. That was a lot easier than yesterday, because yesterday the result hung around for ages. But you can see, look, there you go. I can print that result now. So you just got to remember, you know, that's how you do this. It's just the opposite way. So that was an easy scalp. You know, look at that. See, TP, and thanks to points of interest. Without points of interest, how would you know? What would you be thinking? You'd be looking left and going, oh my god, where's my next level? And you just, and this indicator does it all for you. It's giving you the levels. You know, with oil, I'm not as preset as I am with the other ones. I never really know with oil. It's a bit, it could be 50 points, it could be 100 points. Yeah, this was 200 points, but again, you've got an idea because you've got the points of interest grid giving you an area where price might pull back, and it did. I mean, it could break this now, but it doesn't matter. We're out the trade, you know. So that was a nice end to the day. And there's enough in there, even with spreads. I never really concern myself with spreads because the movement is so quick and good that spreads are overdone. It's in the Asian session, you have to be careful of that. But again, because we look for small scalps, it's, yeah, it takes care of itself. So a nice win on oil there. Beautiful. Like I say, if you're just averaging $30 to $50 to $60 per trade, you're doing 10 a day, 20 a day, you add it up. You know what I mean? It's possible. It really is. I'm not saying you don't get losing days, because you do, we all do, but you know, we try and make our profits outweigh our losses all the time by the end of the week. This week, touch wood, he says, it's been good. Our analysis has been pretty good. The markets have been kind to us, and the ACT system definitely helps give us the information. I mean, over here, look, was telling us we want this to be good news, because we had hidden bullish divergence, we had a top end RSI, we had a dashboard telling us, you know, the volume's outdone itself. Oil's just been in a bullish mood. It's 242, 56% now. Everything was telling us we're above a trend line. You know, there's no, like I say, it's all proper TA. There's no crap in this, and it's just telling us, you know, we wanted ideally good news, and we got it, and we get our little win. That's it, and we're in and out before anybody ever realizes we've taken the trade, and that's what we like. So yeah, hope the rest of you guys caught some of that. So we'll have a quick look. We'll go back to US30, just have a quick look. Yeah, and US30 again, look, is now playing our way again. Look at that. It's come back, retested the flat baseline, which I told you holds up as a real good support and resistance when our baseline goes flat, along with the points of interest. So we knew we were going to get the retest. We knew we would get the drop here on the oil news. That's fine. Little news spike again, well tradable. These little moves are what we like. Now we're going to get a retest of our resistance zone and then a possible drop. See if we're going to break on up, or we're going to get a retest down to our neutral support zone. So we can watch that for later on. And for you guys in the US, this is what I'd be watching for now. You know, ignore all this and wait for this leg. If it breaks above here, you're buying. If it breaks below here, guess what? You're selling. You know. Gold now, look, it's hit a support zone. Again, you just reset. We weren't looking to take any buys, so we've not lost anything because we've not entered no trades. It could come down to the heavy support zone. You need to wait now for gold to break out of here, RSI to come back and cross over again into our neutral and our grey average line. Then you're looking to take the buys. So you just wait. It's going to happen. It happens every day. Right, well, we've had a good scalping session. Like I say, 24 trades done. Didn't take any losses today. Good. Doesn't always happen like that, but we had a good session there, some good analysis. Justin, you were great as well. You got some nice wins.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining in, and you can get some sleep now.
Yeah, gonna rest and recover a little bit.
Yeah, and we'll catch up for the Asian session. But again, if you liked how we traded and you want to learn more about this system and mentorship, then like I say, everything's in the description below, or you can go straight to the website mohawkforex.com, and all the information on how to join is in there, and you can be part of our true scalping team. But please give us a like, subscribe, tell people, share, show people these videos, and look out for the next live stream. And like I say, hopefully we'll do one on crypto and show you how good this can be on crypto as well. But thanks for joining. Thanks for the guys in the team in the background who are all joining and talking to me on Discord and everything. Appreciate that. And yeah, look forward to the next stream. So take care all.
Ciao, everyone.
Yeah, nice one. Thanks,
Trade
Justin.
safe.
Yep, trade safe. That's all you can say. Take care, everybody. See you again.